the sunshine. And it is warm.
Very warm.
We've already got our first butterfly in here. He don't look like the good kind either.
Probably not. He's one of them that'll lay something on something we don't want.
Yep, that's what it's looking like. I want it where I can get to it to get it back.
Okay.
We wasn't pulling the plastic, but I think it's all right.
Do I need to pull the bottom?
No, the bottom's fine. I allowed for everything when I built it.
It's gonna be a nice door.
Yeah, I think it'll serve us well. We can just get it in, get it all set in place. Well, guys, it's late in the afternoon. The door here we put in, this storm door, ended up taking quite a bit longer than we anticipated, simply because it's all built into a steel structure. And had it been a wooden structure like we normally use on end walls, it would have been a piece of cake. Could have ran right through it and been done with it in just a few minutes. This ended up taking quite a bit of time because everything about it ended up being a custom build. Let me kind of show you what I'm talking about here. When you come in here, the cylinder that closes and opens and keeps the door from, time for it to open slowly and not slam back on you and stuff like that. There's nothing here to fasten the arm to. So luckily, me having been, worked with steel before, I had some aluminum angle iron. I was able to come in here and screw that to the upright post here and take my Tech screws and screw that off, and was able to put the cylinder on. But then I come over here with my latch, and I was like, there was nowhere to put a latch. So I had to take some of the aluminum angle iron again, fasten it to the upright post here, and then mount my door bracket to it so that the door closes to it. And sitting and hunting all this stuff down, it looks simple, and it is simple. But the problem is, when you don't know what you're doing and you got to figure it all out, and then you got to go hunt these pieces up, you got to cut them to length, and then you got to custom fit them and all that kind of stuff. That's what takes time, Now we are down here. I've unfolded the roll-up door plastic. It's
got a weave in it.
Yes, it's a lot stronger than regular plastic. It has a weave in it here that makes it a whole lot stronger. It's not just plain plastic like this right here is. This is a lot heavier, a lot sturdier, and it's always, guys, it's always aggravating to fool with, because the way it's folded up, it ends up, I don't care what you do, it ends up, see all these creases in here and everything? It's gonna have to hang in the heat for a while to get it where it's straight again. The sun's just got to hit it. Yeah, it just looks plumb ugly when you put it up, and it just irritates. You know how I am. It just irritates the fool out of me. That when I go to put it up, I look at it and I go, man, that don't look good. But guys, there ain't nothing. See how it's folded down there and creased all up?
Yep.
There ain't nothing I can do about it. You can pull it out. It's kind of like, you ladies will know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like, because I was in the construction business and built these $1 million homes, y'all are going to know what I'm talking about. Lots of times you get curtains and you hang them up and they got all the creases in them and all this kind of stuff where they were folded up and all that, and you've either got to iron it out of them if it's the kind of material you can, or you got to just let it hang, you know, and just let it.
We can't iron this.
Yeah, we can't iron this. So
the son's gonna have to do it.
Yep. Now, this is the part that's a little hard. It's actually holding it to where you can get started. Because when you're doing it by yourself, it makes it just a little bit difficult. Because you got to put it in a track that's already got plastic in it.
And already has a piece of wiggle wire in it.
Yeah, and the plastic is tight in it too. It's really, really tight.
You couldn't take that piece out and put both in?
Nope.
It's got to go over it.
Yep. It makes it really, really, really tough trying to get started with it. And sometimes you just got to work with it. It takes a while.
The door is up.
We're gonna get a pair of wire cutters.
That's all that's going to hold that in place?
Yep. Now it's gonna have the wind strapping on it.
You're going to about cut off the ugliness. Or at
Just
least
about.
roll it up in the base.
But you see, the thing about it is when you put it up, you don't know. Like, I'm going to have to undo it because here is, see this end here?
Needs to go up just a touch.
Needs to go up just a little. See, and you can't tell none of that when you're putting it up because they don't cut this stuff straight.
If it didn't have the seam, it wouldn't be as noticeable either.
Right. Because it's all wrinkled up. Got a little more than I want right there, but till I get the pipe in and get it all finished. Well, Now the wind's gonna blow.
In the other direction. Got my foot on it.
How much I got past it?
Can you see?
Well, you're in. How much I got past?
Just the length of that.
The snout?
Yeah. This is the hard one because those lines, you
They
get.
don't mean nothing.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It don't mean anything. You can't go by the lines. You have to just get it.
I can't tell when my stuff is straight. Just fold it under. Can you unfold it for me?
Right here.
Yeah, just. I can't. It's hard snapping on them now. That's what I couldn't see that.
Look, right here. Better.
Well, I don't know if it's any better, but
How crooked is it?
it's not crooked.
Good.
That's finger masher right there.
Yeah, that it is.
Everything's cold.
The sun will warm it up over the next week.
Them off of here. Them too small. They sent zip ties too small.
Need to be about 2 inches longer.
About 2 inches longer. Them never won't even reach. I don't ever want to just rely on just one zip tie. All right. There's not enough room here to work is what it is, because I'm right at my knuckle. Because that's so high off the ground, cold air is going to go up under it. And yes, that would be correct. But in the wintertime, what we do is we pile hay along this edge here so that the wind can't go up under it. And I mean, because you can't run it all the way to the ground, because if you do, you can't put your straps on it. All right, Ms. Wanda, now comes the part where
we're gonna see if it'll work.
we got to wind it up. My side's gonna go up faster, just like I told you, because of this blue stuff here.
Yeah.
It's
catching on it.
Well, it's winding up that. It's a lot thicker here than it is there, which is.
It's gonna hit that.
Gonna make it roll up crooked.
Yeah, it's going way crooked. Can you fold this in for now and try it without that on there? I know what you want to save it for.
I have to save it for the wiggle wire. But right now.
Fold it that way and try it. You may have to lower this side just a little. All right, now stop. We're pretty close right there. But it looks good up right now. It's holding its own self, so.
Yeah, I mean, it will hold itself.
You might put something around the door somewhere to hold it, but.
So these are the things you don't know.
And explain why you're redoing those.
Because my screws are against the plastic.
And they would poke a hole in it.
They would poke a hole in the plastic. Okay, well guys, we didn't quite reach our goal today. We got one more roll-up door to go. Didn't quite make it. But
we have a fan.
Yeah.
We have screen on both sides, and you can't hardly see this green screen.
That green screen literally is almost impossible to see. It blends in with the woods, you know?
It's kind of...
If it was silver, you could see it.
But I like it.
I like that it doesn't...
It doesn't look like you have anything there.
You look out yonder, you don't see nothing. But it's there, I promise you. I don't know if you get where you can see it.
Yep. See?
Yeah, you can see it when you look down it like that. It's green.
I think we're going to like it.
Well, we still got some staples to drive in the floor because the day I put this down, I ran out of staples and we had to get some more. And I haven't had a chance to get in here and drive the rest of them down. But I'm happy to have this door up now. I'm happy we've got our storm door in, even though we had to do a custom build on it. We got our fan. Just like Ms. Wanda said, we got the roll-up sides done. They're complete.
The wire on it, so.
I mean, everything is done except this door and the staples in the floor. And we can start...
we can start putting pots in here.
Yeah, we start putting our trees and all back in here. Now, I've got to... well, we're not through. Because I got to come back and... I'm going to screw some plywood on the insides of these because I'm just not... You know, I'm not happy with the fact that it can move a little bit. And that might be perfectly normal. I don't know.
We're in a hurricane zone. Danny overbuilds.
Look, after Hurricane Katrina, I did not lose one structure that I built. I did not lose a roof. I did not lose nothing on anything that I built. You know, so I'm very pleased with that. Now, these, I don't know how they're going to fare. We've had Wanda and I had the ones at Deep South go through 100-mile-an-hour winds. You know,
in 5 years, we've only had minimal tropical winds.
Well, we had the 100-mile-an-hour.
Yeah, that
twice.
one time.
Well, we had it twice.
We had it twice?
Yeah, we had it twice. And they did fine.
We had no damage
No
whatsoever.
damage. I mean, we had a few trees messed up or stuff, but the high tunnels, no damage to them. So I just don't know how these metal end walls are going to hold up. You know, I'm just...
So we adding plywood.
I'm going to put plywood on them, and I'm probably going to come back, because I have to run electrical in here, I'm probably going to come back, because our electrical panel will come in right here, guys. It's going to come in right here. And I'm going to tie into that header right there, where that header is. And I'm going to run right down, because that header's level with all the rest of these pipes in here. I'm going to run a 2x4 down through here. And I'm going to put these 2-hole straps like this right here under the bottom of it. Put the 2x4 on the top. Or either I'll do it vice versa, either way. And I'm going to run it from that wall to that wall. That will tie both end walls in. I'll do one over here and one over here. And then I'll have somewhere, Wanda and I have string lights to go in here. Construction string lights, LEDs. We're going to run them. We have 50 feet of them, I believe. And this is a 20-foot high tunnel. So we're figuring we'll run down this way. We're going to turn right here, and we're going to come back. And I think it'll give us enough light in here to do what we need to do. And then I'll be able to run my electricity down. We'll be able to come down this 2x4 here and come over and come down right here. And when we put the plywood here, I'll mount a box right here with a light switch and one to operate that fan right there. And we'll be able to take care of that. Plus, I'll probably put a plug on the wall right here in the event we need to heat this high tunnel for some reason.
It would be better if you had a plug somewhere over here in case we need to run, or somewhere along the walls if we have to run grow lights. Or either in the ceiling.
They'll be in the ceiling up here. Like at Deep South, I put them in the ceiling all down through there. And that's probably what I'll do here, is put some plug-ins down through here so we can put a string of grow lights if we have to. So, been a day, guys. Stay with us. We're not through yet. We got one more video coming up. We'll show you finishing up that. We probably won't show finishing up that. Y'all saw us build one on this end. It's going to be exactly the same on that end. We probably won't show another build on that.
We're going to show moving some trees in.
And I got to staple the floor down.
I ain't showing you stapling the floor.
We ain't showing stapling the floor down, because that's pretty self-explanatory. Let me mention something else while we're on the subject. These right here that I put in right here, guys, these were strategically put here on purpose. They're at 65.5 inches from the top of that 2x6 right there, so that our roll-up handles, if you notice, the roll-up handles are exactly the same level as that, so that we can put our strapping out there and we can screw it to this to hold. There's one on all four corners. I have that to hold it. Now the only exception is where the door is here. This one had to screw, it was there, but I couldn't come over here because the door was in the way, and we had to run up here and run it down at an angle. But other than that, I wanted to mention that at 65.5 inches off the top of that 2x6 right there, is what the height is on those. Okay, guys, for those of you who are interested, this high tunnel we bought it from Grower Solutions, and they're going to have a Black Friday sale. We've mentioned that before. It runs from November the 1st to December the 6th. And if you spend $2,500 or more, you get a $200 gift card, free shipping. And anywhere from $1,000 up to $24.99, you just get a $200 gift card. And if you use our promo code DEEPSOUTH, you get some more benefits. So, I mean, I have built a lot of greenhouses in my life for nurseries and stuff, and I've put up several of Grower Solutions high tunnels. The 20 by 20 has by far been my most enjoyable build to date, because it has literally, everything about it has worked so smoothly.
And the size is amazing.
I mean, I'll be honest with you. Me and Wanda talked about this earlier. If I was a mind to, and I watched what I did and did square foot gardening, I could take this 20 by 20 right here with all that we've done with the screens, the fans, and we got a 40% shade cloth coming, the roll-up doors, and we're going to have the magnetic screens to go over them eventually. I could grow enough food in this 20 by 20 right here with irrigation, grow lights, heaters, whatever we have to make it through the winter. I could grow enough food in this 20 by 20 right here, I think, to supply me and Wanda for probably most of our grocery bill. I wouldn't be able to do bush bean stuff. I'd have to do pole bean stuff and things of that nature. But I honestly believe, with the exception of something like corn, I honestly believe I could grow most of our food in this thing right here. So, if you're interested, go check out Grower Solutions. Thank you. There'll be a link in the description down below, guys. And thank you from Pecan Grove.